my first comedy video ever, and I am so excited to be putting this out, and I'm so excited to be putting more out. So I hope you guys really enjoy this. But I started off the joke talking about the Soob, and I forgot to record, so shout out Mr. Caesar for recording for me. But I was talking about the Soob, and this is me riding back home from the Slammer in Mommy's car. So have fun.
I'm so glad that you're alright. I'm so glad that you're alright. My wallet's sitting here hurting with $10 in it. So, you know, she's riding up front. My stepdad's riding up there going, oh, God. My mom was up there going, oh, Lord. So I get to talk to my mama again, and I'm like, you know, I'm glad that I survived and all. She's just, oh, my God, I'm so glad my baby's okay. I just don't know what I would have done. I just can't believe it. So I get to talking to her again. I'm like, I mean, it's great that I'm alive and all, but it probably would have been cheaper if I would have died, Mom. And she goes, oh my Lord, don't you ever pray to God, pray to God. But luckily, you know, when my car wrecked, it still had most of my stuff in it. You know, my subwoofers, my cigarettes, all my good stuff. So I did get to keep my cigarettes, but that does remind me of another time I was up in Asheville. My lady was up at work. Asheville, not Nashville, sorry. But my lady was up at work, so I was walking around downtown with my buddy Michael. He's in the military. You know how military people are, no offense. But I was walking around with him, and there's, you know, a bunch of crackheads. Who's been to Asheville? Raise your hand. Yeah, you know, is there crackheads in Asheville?
Possibly.
You're damn right there is.
Possibly.
But we're walking around, and, you know, we get to about the center square. It's about 2 in the morning, because my lady works at Waffle House. It kind of makes sense. I am wearing a furniture hat. But we're walking around, and we see this random lady up on the stair set. You know, there's that stair set right there in the center where it's got all of them going down, and you get the little drum circle. And there's this lady sitting on the corner, and then there's this real crackheaded looking guy. I take this on.
Yeah. You just pull it.
I ain't been up on stage in forever, I bet. But there's this real crackhead looking guy. There's the lady standing here kind of like this, hat real low, real black dress, kind of scary looking. It's 2 a.m. I'm not scary looking, look at me, obviously. So her little crackhead boyfriend or whatever he was is sitting in the corner like this. Like this. So I go, can I help y'all? And she kind of walks up to me, and I'm trying to be nice. You know, it's 2 a.m., there's a crackhead in front of me. So I walk up to her, and she goes, hey, can I get a cigarette? I just need a cigarette. I'm like, yeah, sure, sounds good. So I, you know, bring up my American spirits. It is Asheville. I am a little hippie. I know I'm raised in Newton, but a little bit hippie. But I bring up my blue American spirits, you know, all fancy like. I give her my lighter. She lights it up. And I think she's giving me a hug, right? She comes up to me and she tries to give me a little hug. And I get grabbed from the front and the side from this crack-headed lady at 2 in the morning in Asheville. Hi, youngin', how you doing? But I get grabbed by this lady at 2 in the morning in Asheville, and she's not just hugging on me, she's grabbing me, grabbing on my boobies, and I don't let people touch my boobies, alright? That's for my lady, I don't do that. And she's whispering sweet nothings in my ear.
We'll work on it.
For your age, they look so good.
I'm like, lady, get off me. So crackhead man gets up, he comes up, hey man, you got a cigarette, man? Come on, man, I need a cigarette, man. No, you go on somewhere. So I kind of, you know, push the lady out. I ain't gonna push the lady, but you know, leave me alone. So the crackhead guy comes up, and he's trying to get another cigarette, and he's got this little baggie in his hand. It's all kinds of blue and scary looking. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna distance myself from the situation. So I get out of there. I ain't gonna deal with that, not tonight. And then my lady gets off of work, and everything went good. Hold on, let me get the next topic. I'm working on it. It's my first night. Get a little whoop whoop for the first night? Come on now. Thank you. But anyways, that brings me to the last time I purchased cigarettes, which has been a little while, because, you know, I've been having to use my paper ID, you know, license revoked and all. But I'm pulling up to the food line, you know, the one in Startown Crossroads or whatever with the gas station that was a Subway, now it's a meat shop, now it's not a meat shop, but then it's a meat shop again. And then the other one that's been a Quickie Mart and a non-Quickie Mart, and I don't know. But I roll up to that food line, and my little sister works there, so I'm like, all right, cool, I'm gonna go see her. I just go in, get me some beer, do whatever. And I walk in there, and what do I see? Self-checkout. I know everyone in here remembers when self-checkout was frowned upon. frowned upon. Not included, not encouraged, frowned upon. So I get in there, I'm like, all right, I got my beer, whatever. I come see my little sister. She's, hey, how's it going? How you doing? I'm fine. I just got some words for the Food Lion CEO right now. She's like, don't say them. Don't say them. There's a 5-year-old right there. I'm like, and you're 17. I'm not going to say it in front of you neither. I'm going to try and be good. So I go through some self-checkout, and, I got to do their job. I understand cutting profits, but come on now. But I get through self-checkout, I head home, kind of angry, kind of mad. But it got me to wondering, what else is stupid that shouldn't be there? Subscription services. We used to pay for TV, didn't we? Everybody in here used to pay for TV. You had cable, DirecTV, dish, who cares? Everybody had that big old dish on the side of the house. Or if you're a real redneck, right beside the trailer, about right here, and then there'd be a Chevrolet on blocks right under it. Because the shit, you don't want to mess up the seats or the dash. It's a 73, right? But subscription services, I'm so sick of them. And I know you guys are too, because you remember when, oh wow, there's not really that many ads on TV. You get more TV than ads nowadays. No, you can't even buy a smart TV nowadays without Temu ads popping up every 6 seconds. And if I have to hear another AI TikTok voice, something bad's gonna happen. I'm sick of it. Sick of it. But worse than the AI TikTok voice is them trying to take away all of the DVDs. So subscription services come in, right? What replaces them? Because we used to have Redbox, Blockbuster, all of them. You go in there half drunk on a Friday night. Mommy, I want this one. Or at least that was me. Y'all are probably the mommies in this situation. But at least y'all are half drunk. But DVDs just aren't a thing anymore. Because I remember with Redbox, you could rent your DVDs. And with Blockbuster, you'd bring them home and then obviously you'd forget to bring them back. So you'd have to pay the $20 prescription fee. And it just kind of went nowhere. So as soon as you do away with DVD players, what do you own? None of it. You don't own Amazon Prime. You don't own Redbox. You know that Netflix show you've been watching for 12 years? Guess what? Next week it's gone. And guess what? They only had 3 seasons in the first place. But there's nothing better. There is nothing better in this earth than get DVDs from Goodwill and then playing them on my Goodwill system, on my Goodwill TV. No, it's not Goodwill TV, but Recycle TV. And getting a little wine drunk in my bed. I love getting tipsy and watching Joe. I got the poo on me. Oh my God, it's great. It's great. I love me some DVDs. I love my cassette tapes. That's another thing. I'm so sick of Spotify ads, and I pay for premium. If you're gonna do a shuffle, do it right. It ain't this. It ain't this. It's this. It's ridiculous. I'm sick of it. But also, another one along with the subscriptions. YouTube, you can pay for a subscription to YouTube. All right, now who remembers when there was no ads on YouTube? I do. I'm sick of it. So sick of it. But when you go on YouTube, you get the, first it was the 5-second, and then it went to the 15-second, and now it's 2 15s, or it's 1 60-second, or 1 90-second. And it's like fewer ad breaks for this longer video. I don't want ad breaks. I don't want ads. Anyways, sick of it. But as soon as I boot up my computer to go on YouTube, which I have an ad blocker, which they try and block every 6 seconds, but they block it back, so it doesn't really matter. YouTube ads. Remember when I talked about Temu? Oh my God. Temu. It's 6:30 in the morning. I need to figure out how to start my car. Please stop giving me ads. What if somebody had to get CPR and the first thing they see is a Food Lion ad or a Sports Clips ad? I don't need my hair cut. I need this lady saved. That's all I got for tonight. Thank you guys. You've been amazing.
I promised you there was a decent applause, I'm not gonna lie, especially for my first time. I am very, very critical of myself, but also, it's my first time, like I said. First time for everything. First time this, first time that, whatever. But there's definitely room for improvement, and there is definitely room for an OnlyFans doing comedy skits and stand-up and sets. But I did almost 10 minutes, or right at 10 minutes for my first set, so I expected to do 5. I did a lot more than that, but most of that was improv bullshit, and I haven't done that since acting and modeling when I was real young, and then a little bit a few years back. It's invigorating, for lack of a better term, to get back on stage, even if it wasn't really a stage, and just make some people laugh. Because I mean, I know everybody's day's shit, everybody's time's been kind of annoying with, you know, getting out of the coronavirus and with all the crazy shit going on. It's just nice to get out there and make a couple of people giggle a little bit, you know? But I hope you guys enjoyed that. There is another one to come here very soon. And let's see, that was Wednesday, so it'll be Wednesday after next. I will be uploading another video sometime that week. But Blazer video's coming soon. Sub deconstruction video's coming soon. But hey, at least I incorporated it into my set. So I'm gonna make the best of a shitty situation and keep doing my comedy thing, dude. This is awesome. I mean, I didn't expect to do anything, I'm not gonna lie, but this is what I want to do for a living, so I hope you guys enjoy this. I think I do some good YouTube videos, but being a professional silly white man would be freaking awesome, dude. Fucking awesome, you know? But thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you for the support. Be good now.